Welcome back, Cheap Pete's Garage. Well, today we got another one we hauled in. This one here is the old 1977 Mercury Marquis. She's definitely rough around the edges, but it's not terrible bad shape for what it is, though. This one here comes equipped with a 400 V8. Too bad it wasn't a 460, but I guess. Now this car has been parked since 1997. And supposedly it was running when parked. So I don't know why they parked it. I'm about to guess a few things, but kind of like I see the heater core has been bypassed, and just, small little things I'm guessing of an old car that were not so great, so they decided that get something else. But at that time, this car was 20 years old, so it was an old car. But I kind of like that somebody put some 70s era Ford pickup hubcaps on it.
So this thing, or?
So anyway, this whole thing is dirty as can be, and man, it's sat underneath the trees apparently for a long time. But the old interior in it is actually not terrible. It needs to be cleaned up, but it's not all torn up. Got this cloth faded green seats and lots of mouse poopy. And of course, the old headliner's got the typical falling down syndrome. But the interior lights work. I got a battery in it. It does crank. And of course, it got this typical old syndrome of plagued on the 70s Ford and Mercury's and Lincolns. It's got the detachable rear bumper that was supposedly pulled off from it when it was stuck in a snowbank way back in the day. And she's got a little whammy in the trunk lid there and lots of moss. And somebody thought they didn't need to use a key for the trunk, but however, whatever. But she's not terribly full of rust. Got a little bit in it here and there. Underside of it seems pretty decent. Just a Marquis model, so it didn't have all the crazy things on it, the electric windows and so on, but it does have cruise control. It's got AM FM radio at 26,000 miles on the odometer, so that's 126. I did have to put 2 tires on the thing after I got it, because they were off the bead and no good. She's dirty, but it would clean up, I think, though. Used to have vinyl top on it way back in the day, and it's all peeled off, so that's good. It ain't rusting holes in the thing that way. So I'm going to quit yakking, and we're going to see if this whole thing will run. I did take and pour some transmission fluid down the carburetor the night before last. So lubricate a little bit of any of the valves that are open anyway. I gotta find my gas bottle. We got gas in hand. I already took the nut off the air cleaner lid. And of course, looks like 5-volt's been in there, so hopefully don't catch that on fire. So I guess the right thing to do is just pour some gas in the carburetor and see what happens with her. Should I'd probably put the lid back on just in case she backfired through there. So hopefully this is going to be a first start in like 28 years-ish. So go ahead and crank her over and see what happens. Give her a little bit of throttle. I don't know if it's got any spark or anything either. Push it down a little bit and crank it. I don't think my old battery's got a lot of oomph to her either. Well, let's check and see if she got any spark. Hopefully all the wires are still good and plugged in and nothing ate them off or any fun stuff like that. You still in there?
Yeah.
Go ahead and crank it. Crank it. I don't think she got any spark. Crank it. No sparkage. And of course it looks like the old guts of the DuraSpark box is leaking down the fender, so that's probably fine. Well, that's plugged in. That's plugged in. We need to tap on it, wake it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, go ahead and crank it. Well, that didn't seem to help any. Well, I wonder if that module isn't any good. I did see, though, for some reason, there's some wires here that ain't hooked the damn thing. And yeah, that might have something to do with it. Where's the other end of those at? Oh, we got some wires here that are not connected to anything.
Maybe after you connect them, they'll kind of spin over 100 miles an hour.
It ain't gonna spin over 100 miles an hour.
Who knows?
I got 3 red wires here that are in this harness. These ones are connected to there. I don't know what they go to because these are still all intact from there, it looks like.
I thought I heard something going in there.
Yeah.
It sounded kind of like a fan. You couldn't do what you were doing.
Alright, we're gonna go see if we can find another ignition box. Well, I found a new ignition box and put on here, laid it on here, plugged it in. I still ain't got any sparkage, so I'm gonna have to do some more investigating and see what I can figure out. So I guess we can look for part 2 of the old 1977 Mercury Marquis. Will it run after 28 years? So if we can get some spark to it, I think it probably should. So, you guys like this kind of content of will it runs and cold starts and messing with derelict old garbage in general, you might consider subscribing to the channel. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.